Let's take you to the Eastern Cape now, where former South African Airways board member Yakhe Kwinana says she was manhandled during her arrest and that the police did not announce themselves. She faces various charges, including extortion and malicious damage to property. The bail application has been adjourned until tomorrow in the East London Magistrate's Court. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema joins us now for more. So, Sipha, what happened in court today where you were?
Well, I'll say that the defense was hell-bent on ensuring that they argue their point on why the former SAA board member, Yakhe Kwinana, should receive bail today. But unfortunately for her, time was not for them as the matter was postponed, as you mentioned, adjourned until tomorrow for continuation of the bail application. Now, the defense started off by bringing its witnesses. First witness was the accused herself, Yakhe Kwinana, as she came in to talk about her experience and how exactly she was arrested, and also what was left out. What we saw, what we learned from that testimony that she gave, Vuyo, was that she says that she did not receive, there was no warrant of arrest that was shown or issued, as her attorney was present at that time. She also mentioned the fact that when she was taken, she was manhandled because she was reluctant to leave with them, as she was not sure whether these were police officers, as she had described the way that they were dressed and the way that they looked, saying that they did not look like ordinary police officers. So there was a sense of confusion. But also adding to that confusion, she says that it was agreed upon with the investigator on this matter that they will be meeting on Thursday so that she is able to give her statement. But then they came in on Wednesday to arrest her, which is what she says confused her a bit there. But then also mentioning her transit from Gauteng to the Eastern Cape to West Bank Correctional Facilities, women facilities to be exact, is that it took some time. She also talked about the stops along the way that were taken to various police stations, and the fact that Vuyo, she was not brought into a police station here in the Eastern Cape or in East London to be able to be processed. Then she was taken straight to the holding cells at West Bank, and that is one of the issues that was actually raised by the defense attorney as well. Now, coming to the state also provided its own evidence now, but the first part was having to argue whether or not she is a flight risk, but also getting into the statements by the complainants on this matter, saying that how the houses were demolished as well. But also, Vuyo, another interesting thing that came up here was the issues of the court order. As you know, that's one of the issues that had been brought up repeatedly, whether were these illegal evictions or not. Now, the state provided an interdict, saying there's an interdict that was issued in 2024 where Mrs. Kwinana was said not to actually go ahead with the demolitions that were done this year of March. But it seems as though her court order that she gave, as her attorney as well as the witnesses had said, that it does not, that court order interdict does not trump the court order from 2020 where it says that she can't demolish the property. But let's get into more about the NPA. I want to bring in Lukolo Jali here regarding this. I mean, hearing some of the testimony that was given today by Ms. Kwinana herself and the allegations that she made to the police, as well as the processes that led to here. Do you believe that as of now, the NPA still does have a strong case?
This is still a bail application, and the applicants here have to prove to the court that she is a candidate to be released on bail. That is where the matter is still. But then, even the mere fact that we enrolled the matter talks to the fact that in the evidence that was contained in the docket, we believed there is a case for her to answer. And then we will present whatever evidence and lead our witnesses in court when the trial comes, and then it will be the court that will decide.
And Mr. Kelly, it sounded as though the defense had presented quite compelling application as to why she must be, released, showing that she was manhandled, her age, and not being okay, and also, of course, the interdicts that were brought in, as well as the fact that her passport is currently with the NPA based on a previous case that is pending right now.
What needs to be corrected is that the NPA doesn't keep passports. The passports are kept by the investigating officer. All the courts give that instruction that the passport is given to the investigating officer, who is an SAPS member, not the NPA member. Again, they presented their case as it was expected because they are the applicants. Then it is now the ball is in our court to lead our own witness. We have led the first witness, who is the investigating officer, and halfway her evidence in chief, the court had to adjourn until tomorrow. So I think we have to give it time until tomorrow. We listen to what the state has to bring to the court, and then it will be up to the judges or to the magistrates to decide as to whether she must be released on bail.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kyadi. That's Luxolo Kyali there, Vuyo, of course, giving us insight on the NPA, saying let's wait until tomorrow, as the state had just started with its first witness on this bail application, and they are expected, as they said, that they are intending to bring in more witnesses tomorrow, which is why this matter was then adjourned until tomorrow and for continuation, so that the state is able to continue giving its evidence as to why it's opposing bail and the reason why Yakhe Kwinana should not be given bail. But however, we'll also be hearing cross-examination from the defense to those witnesses that are brought in by the state. Vuyo.
Thanks, Sipha Kema, with that update from the court in East London. That matter, of course, is going to continue tomorrow, but the former SAA board member is going remanded there. I mean, she's going to spend another night in the cell.